Welcome back to 20 Minutes or Less. This is our first story of the day. My name is Elliot Morgan.
And I'm Joe Beretta. You're probably wondering why we're dressed like this.
So are we.
It's
Okay, let's do it. We're starting now. Starting the story.
Let's go talk about news.
Hey guys, look, I know this is awkward because I'm dressed as a dinosaur and Joe's also dressed as a dinosaur and we're kind of adorable.
We're super adorable.
You think we're adorable right now?
I want to have a cuddle with you.
I'd rather not do that, but listen, I need you to pay attention right now and focus.
Look, we realize we look ridiculous, but you need to know what CISPA is, and it stands for the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act, and it passed through the House on Thursday.
And it wasn't like a big deal kind of passing. It was like, oh, this is a no-brainer kind of passing. Like, obviously we're going to pass this because it's intended to allow businesses to share information regarding cybersecurity threats, and that's a big deal. We'll share information with both other businesses and the government.
Yeah, so if Facebook is like, oh, something's wrong with us, and Yahoo's like, oh, well, we kind of want that information, and AOL's like, we're still a thing, and we want that information too, Facebook can give that to them. But here's the kicker, the government can even get their hands on that information, and you would never, ever know about it. So everything's on the up and up, right, Elliot? We're all cool, we're smooth, we're good. Nothing to worry about, just chill, brah.
No, we should not be chilling, yo. A lot of groups that get concerned with other stuff, like, I don't know, civil liberties, are pissed that CISPA just passed. Basically, what it boils down to is the user, because it's their private data that's being passed around like a card game.
Okay, fine, there are two clauses here that are pissing people off.
Two very important clauses.
There's a national security clause and a liability clause. For the national security part, guess what? Everything you do could be deemed a national security threat.
That's called vague language.
Right, under the right circumstances, me eating a bologna sandwich could be deemed a national security threat. And then bam! All my Google searches about a Chrono Trigger sequel are being monitored by some CIA official, which is fine, but what if that CIA official hates Chrono Trigger and loves Skyward Sword? Then I'm effed.
The second part that people are all iffy about is the liability clause. This would protect businesses from lawsuits. Oh, business, you shared my information without me knowing because you, a capitalistic corporation with the sole intention of profiting off of my involvement with your company, subsequently dubbed my actions a threat. Guess what? I'm so mad and I can't defend myself because of a liability clause. Anyway, the point is, I am by way of the law itself unable to make a case for my own actions. They have a word for that in the Constitution. It's called dick move.
I don't think that's in the Constitution.
Whatever, okay? It's a dick move that shouldn't be allowed, especially not in something that was passed so quickly.
It was passed because it's a bipartisan bill that is backed by civil liberty groups. Unlike SOPA, CISPA isn't all evil, it's just part evil.
It's vague.
Facebook and Microsoft were all about this, and rightfully so. Cybersecurity is a huge threat. There's a bunch of people out there with the sole intention of causing as much cyber mayhem as possible.
So right now, the future of CISPA is unknown. There are amendments happening because this isn't something you just want to throw out, but it is something that needs to be changed.
Right, so keep your eye on it and keep an eye on your privacy as time goes on. Progress of CISPA is changing every day, so research it. Obama might veto it, especially if you tell him to.
And on that note, there is a link in the description if you want to sign a petition to veto the bill. Also, let us know your thoughts on CISPA in the comments section right down there.
Click this annotation or go to SourceFed.com to see the 5 stories of the day or anything that we've ever covered.
Chomp the like button and then eat the subscribe button. And then we'll see you in a couple hours.
Do that to the annotation bar or go to SourceFed.com to see the 5 stories of the day or anything that we've ever covered. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Elliot Morgan.
DinoFed.